Alright. We should be good for the moment, so end our turn. Thugs are the mainstay of bandit armies. They don't have a ranged attack and are vulnerable. Of course, they're chaotic as well, so that's why they're more dangerous at night. And it looks like the leadership status kind of helped this bowman over here. Because it's leadership, I'll just show you. It's probably better if I show you. Basically, leadership allows us to make them fight better. Pretty simple. And you can look it up at any time, just with the right click. Context menus. As you can see, we're pretty effective. We got lucky that time. Anyway, might as well take a look at this village over here. And we have mermaids. Yes, we're glad to have any help. Of that being the case, they're not that great in most situations unless there is water. In which case, there's just this river. Which is good enough in most cases. Not that we'll be needing that again. We could probably push forward here. Oh yeah, another thing, you can schedule your moves. And it will tell you, this will mean that it moves in the next turn. And the 3 indicates that it's gonna move at the 3rd turn, which basically means the turn after the next. Which is nice if you want to set up stuff in advance, much like chess, if that's your kind of thing. Though, most people would probably suggest against it. Oh, mouse problems. Yeah, we can probably hold the fort here, but it might as well push up some other forces. I don't see any need to recruit any more, so we should be alright. So, we'll end our turn here. That guy's taken quite a bit of a beating, and so Garrick informs us that daylight has come, and now we can attack them. Better. Right now, it's just beginning to break dawn, so right now no one has a bonus. Hence, if you look at the right, you can see that everyone has plus 0%. And same with the enemy team. Because he is injured, we might as well send him back to the village, because he automatically gets a small amount of health points recovered for each turn that is spent in a village. In addition, they also recover if they don't do anything at that turn the entire time. So if you just stand still in the forest, he will recover, but it's much quicker to get to a owned village to heal up, unless you're really far away from one. In which course, feel free to go ahead. Attack with your bow. They are at a disadvantage. Somewhat, anyway. There we go. Okay. We can't move everyone into the water, it's probably a bit dangerous for that. But we can surround this thug here, and finish him off. And as you can see, we have an area of effect, which will limit the enemy's movement. Some have the attribute of skirmisher, so they'll probably just run between you, but this guy doesn't, and he's pretty pinned down. He can only move in a few directions. So he's probably gonna die within the next turn or so, or however I choose. However, he also has an area of effect on us, which is stopping us from getting across the river, so we might as well finish it now. Like that. And now we can move across and capture the village. And we just bring everyone across, because now's a pretty good time to get there. I'm not going to be using the mermaids much during this campaign, only out of the fact that there's barely any water around here. Claim more villagers. I figure I might as well send him across. No point waiting. and he's unlikely to get attacked by the thug over there. Oh, actually, yes, actually. There's a chance of that happening. So we're near... probably over to the right there. As you can see, when you hover over our unit, you can see where its range is. Which is handy, because you're gonna need a lot of that strategy. See if we can't recruit a few more bowmen. Maybe a spearman while we're at it. But no need to go over the top of this one. And our peasants are pretty adequate at fighting. They can also throw a pitchfork. Goodness knows why. Yeah, he's nearly done for. And of course we miss. A lot of missing happens here. It's a bit like FTL, only you have far less of a chance to hit anything. Pike and first strike. As you can see, he hit quite a bit more. Oh dear. And we're now throwing javelins, and that's helpful. There we go. Push forwards. We're nearly there. Oh, probably should have sent our peasant over there. Even in the remote areas, a village is still a village, and it will gain us some gold that we can use. Might as well keep moving forward. Push all our forces forward. That's what we're trying to do right now. The enemy's in a pretty weak spot, actually. He hasn't recruited anything since the initial attack. And it doesn't look like there's any reinforcements either. So we should be good. As you can see, healed up by 10. That is quite a bit, actually. And yeah, let's keep moving. It might take us a few extra turns and it'll probably get to night by the time we actually get there, but I'm not too worried about that. Just keep everyone moving. Roads are often quick for travelling, but sometimes you just need the extra defense. Terrain defense, that is. So let's just bring everyone over, including our peasants. Move out. And we can claim this village as well. So now we have 11 out of 13 claimed villages. And we should be pretty well ahead of them. Evening's starting to happen, so now we lose the attack advantage we had earlier. So now we only do a slightly bit less amount of damage. And it's still a bit of a hit and miss business. It's one thing that just drains my time, it's like, come on, you can hit him, and it's like, miss all your attacks, like every single one, and you have like a 70% chance to hit them. That stuff happens. And it can happen a lot, and it gets very frustrating very quickly. But it's just few moments that you have when you hit them, like, all in succession, and it's like, yep. This game is absolutely fair. Of course. And then, of course, it'll find ways to be unfair entirely. So, let's end our turn. We've pretty much got this one in the bag. But of course, now that it's nighttime again, might as well move our guy to safety. And bring someone else in instead, who can probably dash out a whole bunch of damage. One hit. No hits at all. I don't feel like getting hit by 10 by 4. So we'll just send our smaller units to try and hit him. Even our peasants can do something. Isn't that nice? Probably best to try and seal him off so he can't recruit anymore. Because you're required to get to an encampment keep or a keep of some sort in order to recruit. Hence why, back where I am, I have to sit right here to recruit. I can't go anywhere else and expect to be able to recruit anything. So yeah. Let's finish this. And I'll figure out why this thing keeps on letting up the frames while I'm at it. Yeah, he's pretty strong. Might as well send these guys down. Who knows, we might need all of them. Okay. Let's just look over here. Bring everyone forwards. And I mean everyone. Oh yeah, leadership status. That'll help us deal much more damage. If only slightly. Come on. Nearly there. As much as I could risk it, I'd rather not. Might as well stick you on that village right now then. And see if we can't finish him off. Okay, we got it. And victory screen! You'll start the next scenario of 208 on top of the defined minimum starting gold. Cool. So yeah, that's just the beginning. And you can even take a look at the battle aftermath, even afterwards. So yeah, that was the first of the South Guard in the Battle for Wesnoth. I'm Kerlath, and we'll see you next time as we see what happens next. Until then, take care everyone.